Hello and welcome back, your faces, to another video here on the channel. Today we're going to take a quick look at something which, on Twitter, a lot of people were tagging me and they were showing me a few things that have currently happened. And it goes to show that some people, they still cannot understand that Johnny Depp was the plaintiff and not the defendant. Again, a lot of people are saying now that with this recent court filing in London, that
he was this, he is this now, so everyone can call him that.
No, that's not what the case was about. And these people here, where we're going to show you in a moment, where they currently got something like 14.5 to 15,000 Twitter followers. And it's just crazy because these people are actually hiding and deleting tweets which have asked them questions or challenged them. So that just goes to show what type of people are behind the account. Ones who want to have their opinion told, but not other people who are asking them questions or challenging them and saying, well, this is my opinion. And they're just literally burying their head in the sand. Almost like, I can't see anyone, that's it now. So let's spin this around. This is what we got. Coercive control and recovering from trauma. I'm really surprised at how many are so unable to accept that libel trial had nothing to do with whether or not AH was this. It was solely to do with whether a newspaper had defamed him by calling him this, and the judge found that he was. So with that, in that one tweet, they literally contradict themselves straight away. They said, oh yeah, it's got nothing to do whether or not it was this, it was whether or not the newspaper slandered him by calling him this and defamed him. And the judge agreed and said he was. And it says that the judge found, well, no, because every single bit of information after this, we have found, which, again, I gotta give a round of applause and I tip my hat to every single person who has digged into this. Because, again, there's so many brilliant people out there on the internet. They are the best detectives going. They can find anything. And especially when they find out that the judge who said, oh, Mr. Depp, I believe you were this on some occasions, which doesn't, that he has ties to Rupert Murdoch and monetarily gained from Rupert Murdoch. So again, that just kind of shows that the judge could have been bribed, and he could have been, oh, hello, give me a little backhander, I'll give you a new Tesla, that sort of thing. And the second tweet these people did, so anyone out there who genuinely believes that a libel trial between Depp versus newspaper, not his ex-wife, is damaging male victims, you really need to rethink your reasoning, because ignoring Depp's behaviour and his outright denial that he was the real issue. Well, with that there, it's not that he is or he was, he has denied it from the get-go. There is evidence, there's 87 recordings, there's videotapes, there's photos, there is God knows how many eyewitness accounts, even from people who don't work for him, who have said, no, she was the one who did this. And that is another thing, he had to prove that he never did it. But just because the Sun, again, owned by Rupert Murdoch, Dan Wooten, the man who wrote the article, who, again, a newspaper like them, a rag, they're not going to make up headlines just to, sell newspapers, are they now? And everyone involved is either got a direct link to the judge or the judge's family. And with them saying, oh, you're ignoring this, no one's ignoring anything because everyone has seen the evidence. But again, no, these people who are running this account, which, to be honest with you, I think is probably from someone either sitting in a cafe or a home, because it says Twitter for iPads. If it's a big company, it normally says either Conversocial or another Twitter and Facebook and all the other social media apps integrated into one. That's why I think it's literally just someone who is sitting on the sofa or sitting in the chair drinking coffee. Oh, I think I'll do this out. Ha ha ha. That's what I think it is. Because they would not just have any, say, Twitter for iPad. They just wouldn't. But with that there, you see, Real Laura's gone back. You have got John gone back. You have got Stevie. You got everyone who has gone back to this person. And a lot of the times, these people have been silenced by the original Twitter. And what we got, so we got Laura's. So we're going to read Laura's first. A civil libel trial, not criminal. NGN was defendant, AH was witness. She was able to submit cherry-picked snippets at her choice, but Johnny was not allowed to compel her to provide further evidence in her possession to impeach her. LAPD was deemed not credible. And with this, as you can see, they did not even reply to him. And you got, these are the ones she put out there. Exclusive. See how many people believe you. Listen as AH scoffs at Johnny Depp for claiming he's this, suggesting court would take her side because she's a slender woman in explosive audio. There's that one there. I just reacted and I'm sorry, it's below me. Listen as AH admits to smashing a door into Johnny's head before clocking him in the jaw. I can't promise I won't get physical again. I get so mad I lose it. Listen as AH admits to hitting him. So you have all of this, and it's like, right, okay, every single bit of evidence shows that she is the one who would hit him and do everything else. But these people don't like that. And as you can see, if we go down, so we got John, as if a narrative seeker would be open to evidence and listening to millions of victims. They have no evidence, so they have to say both of this. But there's no evidence on Depp doing this, only a judge's hearsay, which is very true, John, because again, we have seen exactly what this judge does. And this judge just likes to, his family likes to hang out with AH. His family like to hang out with the son's lawyers. So again, family friends. Then you got Michelle. I think it's Michelle. If I'm not, I do apologise. Is it Michelle Lee? Can't wait to see them backpedal their way out of this one. Shame on them. They should have known better, which is very true. Then you got this one by here, where Justice for Johnny, she does this from the court docs. So we got that one by there. But as we go back into the top one, you'll see that Stevie J here. I have some questions. Have you read the transcripts, statements, and declarations? Have you listened to the audio evidence? Have you read the entire verdict? If you answer no to any of these, please do so, and if you believe remain unchanged, join me for a live discussion. They're not going to do that because they're scared, because they've literally just gone on and say, oh my God, can you believe all these people are having a go at me? These people now are also playing the victim as well, by the way, because hiding replies and deleting them as well shows that they know that they've done wrong, and they just don't want to carry on. But, you got so many people as well. You got, do you really think the choice of words by Dan Wooten is true? He's a motor mouth all for the sell of a story. It's actually about the relationship itself. Read the court documents and read the words. Read a statement from 2016 and compare now. Follow the VA case. Again, very, very true. We got so many things going on. We got so many documentation to go through. We've got video evidence. Like I've said, there's 87 tapes. And you got eyewitnesses. And all AH could gather was her sister and her acting coach. Her acting coach. That was it. No one else. Not surprising, so we got somebody here as well, which, again, it shows that this person probably hasn't followed anything. Not surprising when we consider how many women are incarcerated for reactive. Defending ourselves plus fighting back exonerates the aggressor. To paraphrase, someone's society doesn't have a problem with misogynistic anger. It has a problem with women's anger. See, again, this person hasn't read anything. She's probably just oh, yes, I'm with you. And it's like, yeah, no, really, you need to read every single bit of evidence that has been given. But they won't, because they know for a fact, in those pages and in those tapes, they will hear things they don't want to hear. That's exactly what it is. And we got Lilith then. You want to talk coercive control, though? You should hear the audio where she tells him no one will ever believe him and that she only filed this so she could stay in the penthouse. Perfect. We got that on tape. And again, these people, they don't listen to him. Perfect example is, over the last couple of weeks, we have seen so many Hollywood stars, Hollywood bigwigs. We've seen them get rid of a lot of Johnny Depp things, but then all of a sudden, when Sia came out, when Dan Fogel came out, Jude Law even said that it was crazy and it was like what's going on like? Because you got a lot of people who have come out and supported him, which these people don't like, by the way, because they're like, oh, he is a nice guy. Oh, no, we'll just make something up, like these people have here. The matter of fact is, the Virginia case, fingers crossed, goes well. Obviously, last week we had a decision from from the judge saying, oh, I'm going to deny you this, the first step, now this is, guys, the first step of the appeal, because they were like, oh, yes, this is what we need, And it's like, no. Because he said, you believe I did wrong, which, yeah, you did, because you stayed on their side, literally. And when you see all of this evidence, and you don't care about it, and all you hear is when, they ask the son, did you investigate this? Not really. That's exactly the extent of what they said. They didn't say, we looked into this, we done that, we investigated. They didn't do anything. They literally just said, oh, not really. That was it. And the judge believed him, even though he dismissed all the evidence that Johnny's side did. But then again, no, he also said about Johnny, he goes, oh, I believe you were, Mr. Depp, but I also believe that you did this. And the only thing he admitted to was pushing her, because he wanted to get away. So, again, with this person here saying, defending our side and fighting back is this. That's what the judge has gone on. And she is literally stuck up for Johnny Depp, actually, just thinking about that there. She's actually said exactly what he did. So, sorry, Wakefield, you support Johnny Depp there. That's good. But yeah, this is what we got, guys. It's absolutely crazy to see this. But guys, tonight I will be playing Resident Evil 7. I know a lot of you don't like my gaming streams anyway. But tomorrow night, 7 PM UK time, we will be doing a new live stream about Johnny Depp and all these crazy ass rumours that have come out recently about him. Which, when you see some of these rumours, they are absolutely nuts. So what I'm going to do, guys, if you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell for future updates. And I'll see each and every one of you soon.